the true essence of who you are is trying to be like, free me from this cage. I'm tired. I don't want to be here no more. Set me free. Set me free. Hi, and welcome to another session of Spirit, Tea and Talk. My name is Bukola. Thank you for being here with me. Before I kick off, a little bit of housekeeping, a little bit of admin. I have officially made this into a podcast that can be found on all of the podcast platforms. So please do check me out. Much appreciated. I also have opened my books and I'm now offering one-on-one readings. So I've got two options available at the moment, which is a pre-recorded reading, £33, and a 1 hour one-on-one session, £99. So you can look in my descriptions, check my Instagram, Rimbacola, to find the links to everything. And that's the housekeeping. So let's get into it. It is Valentine's Week. It is the International Week of Love celebration. And I know some people be like, well, some men be like, oh no, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. That's not it. Please, nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it, okay? Let us love. Let us love. Yeah, I'm excited to get into the reading today. I don't know what's going to come up. I'm hopeful it's going to be a love reading. I love love. It's one of my favorite topics to talk about. I love love. It might not be, but I'm hoping it is. So let's see, shall we? I'm a bit aggy. Truth, I'm a bit aggy. I've been making this this content on YouTube. I started a reaction series called The Playback, which I've been really enjoying doing. But I keep coming up against copyright issues and it's actually starting to really irritate me. So I'm tempted to give up, even though I love doing it so much. I don't know. Does anyone have any advice for me? Because I'm tempted to just say, forget all of this. I don't have time. So it doesn't seem we're going to be talking about love today. It does not seem we're going to be talking about love today. Yeah, no, they said this in. Spirit is here. Got my cup of tea. Let's talk, shall we? All right. I was hoping for a love message. They said, you've got more things to worry about than love. The only love. They said, you want love? So you want love? Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. That's what it said about love. So let's get into the tea for today. You're just wasting your essence. Yeah. There's just a wastefulness of essence and energy happening right now. There is this like stagnancy that's coming out of overthinking. And I relate to this so heavy. I'm overcoming, and I've been overcoming my overthinking tendencies. I am a chronic overthinker. So trust me, I get it. Okay. It feels like there are circumstances that some of us may be going through right now. Circumstances that aren't necessarily within our control. But then what Spirit's saying to me right now is, okay, yeah, but actually you've got more in your control than you realize. Stop playing the victim. You're not a victim. You're not a victim. Move out of victimhood. Move out of this pattern or this story you've told yourself that you are a victim. And let me be clear, right? That's not to say you may have never been a victim. That's not to say that. But even if you've been victimized in the past, it doesn't mean you have to remain a victim. You have more in your control than you realize. When you sit in that victimhood, when you sit in that untruth that you are a victim and you have no power and no control over your life, over your circumstances, over your environment, over the things that impact you, you stay stuck. And when you stay stuck, you're wasting your essence. Let's talk about the essence. There is like a huge thing around energy here. So I don't know who gonna see this. As you see it, if you feel like this is for you, I hope it receives you well, or you receive it well, right? It feels like there's like a purification that needs to happen to move past this overthinking that I mentioned. You're being held prisoner, being held captive by the thoughts and the story you've told yourself about who or what you are, who or what you can do, who or where you can be. And you need to change the story. You need to change the story. You need to change the story. The story that you tell yourself about yourself, the story that you tell others about yourself, the story that you put out in the world about who you are. You need to change the story. What's the true story? What's your true story? Not the story you feel like has been put on you, and so now you've internalized it. Come outside of what you've been told you are. Come outside of what you've been told to be. Come outside of what has been hammered or beaten into you. Come outside of the thoughts that hold you captive and set your essence free. It's like that, and it's the word essence. Is it? The word essence is the word that just keeps coming to me. It's like the true essence of who you are is trying to be like, free me from this cage. I'm tired. I don't want to be here no more. Set me free. Set me free. Right? And you're like, I don't know how, I'm not sure how to do that because this is who I've been. This is what I know. Love yourself enough to say no to the stories that hold you captive. Step 1, speak it. Speak, just even something as small as saying, you know what? I want X. I use X as a placeholder because I don't know what you want, right? But there's things that we will want sometimes, yeah? And we feel ludicrous just trying to say it out loud because it just seems so absurd. And again, we tell ourselves that, no, that's not possible. Me, I want £1 million. I'm going to have £1 million. And that's just the start. That's my truth. That's my truth. Hey, if I'm going to tell you my story right now, I'm a rich bitch. I may not be rich bitch in present tense right now, but also at the same time I am, because my present and my future are linked. And future me's a rich bitch. And that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. You know what I mean? Like, and it might, like, if I walk around and be like, yeah, I'm a millionaire, some people will be like, I don't feel like I need to be a billionaire. I feel like that's just too excessive, I'm not gonna do with a billion. You know what I'm saying? If I get a billion, it ain't great, but I don't. We're all right. You know what I mean? But what I do know is, it's not even for me. I used to feel like, oh my gosh, no, I have to keep those thoughts to myself. Like I've always known, and I'm talking about money specifically because me, I like money. I'm gonna come and lie to you people. Me, I like money. I like anyone who tells you money can't buy happiness, you're doing money all wrong. No, okay. Money can't buy happiness. That is true. You actually cannot buy happiness. That is a fact. However, money can make things much better. And having money allows you the space, the time, the energy to focus on the things that will make you happy. So money in my hand, please. Every time. Every time. Put it here. Put it in my palm. Let me hold it. Let me rub it together. Money, okay? See, you see they used to say, where I'm from, love is sweet. But when money enter, it's sweeter. That's a fact. Love is sweet. See, life can be sweet. When money enter, delicious. So, put it in my hand. My story is, see how I went off on a tangent? Again, before, I may not have been able to comfortably say like, oh, I'm a millionaire because that's not my present reality. Now, ask me, I'm a rich bitch. What's up? What is up? Oh, you don't see, that's your business. You don't need to see it. People don't need to see it. People are never going to necessarily always see in you what you envision for yourself. Sometimes people see in you what you don't see in yourself. That I know to be true. But then the same thing works the other way. Sometimes people ain't going to see it. Sometimes they ain't going to get it. Sometimes it takes people a while to catch up to the reality that you know lives within you. So start speaking your reality. I've seen so many posts lately. People talking about, you have to be delulu. You have to be delusional to a degree in order to be successful and to succeed and all this stuff. I'm not even delulu. It's not delusion. It's just reality. I'm telling you what I am. If you like, believe me. If you like, don't believe me. One thing is certain, you're going to see it and you're going to be like, she said he thought, yeah, I did. And money is just it's the easiest thing for me to speak on right now. Someone's thing may be, I'm an astronaut. I don't know why that's what came to me, but maybe you want to be an astronaut. Hey, fly to the outer space. I wish you luck. Someone may be, I want to be a marine biologist, but they come from somewhere where they've not, that's not something they've ever seen. It seems unrealistic. It seems unattainable. Why? Listen, there's nothing you cannot do if you put your time, your energy, your soul into it. And that's what you want, and that's your path. Baby, you're a marine biologist. Go answer. Go for it. Someone is, I am a world-renowned playwright. I'm the next Shakespeare. I can't wait to read your play. I can't wait. I look forward to watching it in the theatre. Listen, someone may not understand it. So, some people may not understand it. People may not understand why you dream the way you dream, what your dreams are, who you say you are, or rather who you feel you are. But it doesn't matter. You just need to keep saying it. One of the messages here is the tongue carries life, but it also carries death. So if you are talking down on yourself, and again, I've been there. Do you know how long I spent talking down on myself? I'm even embarrassed. I'm embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed of myself. The amount of time I spent shit talking myself in this life, if I can go back and twist my own ear, I will do it. Because who are you talking about? Don't talk about me like that. Like what? No. Talk good things about yourself. Talk good things over your life. Like that whole thing of there is power in the tongue, it's not cap. There's a reason across all countries, religions, flipping practices, everyone says the same thing. and like speaks so much to the power of the tongue. What you say about yourself, about your life, about your reality is what will be. And just because you say it today and it doesn't become tomorrow, that doesn't mean it's not going to become. Things take time. That's how magic works. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let it fester a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's how magic works. That's how prayer works. You got to throw it out there. And then you also have to do the action. Because if you say, I want to do this thing, or I am this thing, and then you're just sitting down every day, looking, waiting for someone to come save you, ain't nobody coming to save you. Stand up. Stand up. When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you... Yeah, just like that. When I move, you move. We're moving. We're moving. Stand up. Stand up. You need to detox yourself of the negative stories. That word story is just what keeps coming up. The negative stories that you have internalized through the course of your life, you need to detox yourself of them stories. Purify your mind. Purify your mind. Purify your body. If you feel like it's not possible for me, you watching this is a confirmation that it is possible for you. That if you want anything, you can have it. You just gotta go get it. Break free of the prison that's been holding you captive and holding you hostage. Stand up and set yourself free. Like, shake it off. Shake it off. Because the essence in you, taking it back to that word essence, it's when I say gagging to burst free. And the more that you don't allow that essence to be free, the more that you hold your spirit hostage inside these cages and bondages, the more that you don't let the you are meant to be free, the sicker you're making yourself. And that sickness is not necessarily like a physical ailment, although it may manifest in physical ailments, but mentally, spiritually, wounding yourself, hurting yourself for bents. Wake up. Wake up. Stand up. Stand up and let that baby free. Let it out. Let it out, no matter how ludicrous it may sound, no matter how far-fetched it may sound, no matter how absurd it may seem. It's not absurd. It's not absurd. It is, like I said, right now, as I'm recording this, is Valentine's week. Valentine is coming, right? Treat yourself like your own personal Valentine and love yourself enough to be yourself wholly. Love yourself enough to free your essence. Love yourself enough to speak positive things of yourself. Love yourself enough to live in your truth. Love yourself enough to say, I am that bitch. What about it? Because you are. So, that's it. That's the message. As always, let me see what I'm going to close with. Our candle smells so delightful. That's my inner candle burning back there. I'm going to start making some to sell soon. I'm trying to get rid of all of my existing stock so that I can start a new brand that I've been working on for a while. Ooh. And I just forgot how good it smells. That definitely is going to be in the new lineup for sure. So, final message here. The key word that has been given to us here is empowerment. When you ask God, Spirit, the divine, however you refer, to the higher power that guides and leads you, when you ask them to take over, right, and you ask them for support, that's when you get pulled into your own authentic power. They want you to live in your whole magnificence. They want your true and radiant self to unfold and show out. Because you're here for a reason. There's something that only you can do. And it may be it's for you to do in tandem with someone else, cool, but you are the one to do it. And the more time you spend overthinking, staying in the cage, not living your truth, being worried about what X, Y, or Z thinks, or what X, Y, Z have told you you must be, or what your circumstances are saying you must be, the less time you spend living in your truth and the more time you waste. You ain't got time to waste. Let your true and radiant self unfold. Let your essence free. Let it out. And that's the message. So, thank you for joining me. As I said, we are now on all the podcast platforms, Spirit Tea and Talk. Check us out every Wednesday. Someone said to me, sorry, quick random pivot, but someone said to me, why do I refer to like I did something I was like, okay, so we did this. They were like, who's we? It's just you. And I'm like, it really is we, because it's me and Spirit. It's not just me here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to say it. So anyways, we are locked in every Wednesday, dropping a new ep every Wednesday, 8 p.m. And as I said, now offering one-on-ones. So if you want to book a one-on-one reading with me, check out any of my descriptions. You can find me on IG at Roombukola, ROOMBUKOLA. To get the link to book me, £33 for pre-recorded reading, £99 for an hour reading. And I look forward to the next session. Wishing everyone beautiful love and joy and essence freeing this week. All right. Peace. Peace, peace, peace in the morning. Peace, peace, peace in the day. Peace, peace, peace in the evening time. Peace all the way to the